Hi, this is Press of Atlantic City Sports Editor Mark Melhorn, and I'm here with our high school football writer Mike McGarry to preview the Egg Harbor Township Eagles. Last season they were 4-6, but there's a lot of optimism this year. They're going to be in that tough Cape Atlantic League American Conference in the new South Jersey Group 5. But Mike, just glancing at their roster, a lot of seniors, a lot of returning starters on both sides of the ball.
Right, they've got 8 starters back on offense, 8 starters back on defense, and they should be well motivated. I think they lost their last 2 or 3 games last year. They did not like how last season ended, so they're coming in this year to prove that, last year how they finished was not, what they want to be remembered for.
Okay, let's take a quick look at some of these returning. They do have a returning starter quarterback in Ken Doherty. Who are some of the other kids coming back that should need to step up for the Eagles this year?
Well, they've got, on offense and defense, Matt Clayton, fullback on offense, ran for more than 500 yards last season, anchors the team at linebacker, anchors the defense at linebacker. They've got Curtis Fitzpatrick, a speedy guy. A lot of people might know his name, had an excellent spring track season, ran for more than 400 yards last season, and Dowdy back for his second year as a varsity quarterback. And also Tim Mason, 4-year starter at kicker. Remember him beating St. Augustine last year with a last-second field goal. So always good to have a skill position guy back like that at the kicking spot. So a lot of talent. Eric Waif on the defensive line gives them nice size on the defensive line. They've got good size up front on the offensive line. So a lot of reasons for optimism at EHT this year with 8 starters back on offense and 8 back on defense.
Yeah, you mentioned Waif, and he is verbally committed to go to Rutgers, so you got a Division I kid there. And, just as you mentioned, some of the other skill positions here, you might see some more out of this team before the season's over as far as, kids looking to play at the next level. Just looking at their schedule, they open at Oakcrest and then at Atlantic City, and then you got both Hamilton schools back-to-back. So, we've talked about this Cape Atlantic League American Conference and how difficult it is. There are really no gimmies, but, it's a particularly difficult schedule for Egg Harbor Township.
Yeah, and it seems all the teams are getting the 2 Hamilton schools back-to-back. Here's the one thing about EHT. They're 3-2 against Hamilton in their last 5 games, and there aren't too many programs in South Jersey that can make a similar statement. So EHT, they've been fairly successful the past couple of years. They went to the Group 4 final a couple of years ago. They've got talent, and they are experienced. And as Tony DeRosa said, the reason for optimism: experience wins. Experience means something, especially in the Cape Atlantic League American Conference. I think more than ever this season, experience is going to be a factor. Seniors are going to be a factor because it's going to be a grind week in and week out. And I just think the bigger and stronger you are, and the more experience you have, you're going to be able to weather that grind successfully.